everyone, welcome to my channel. For those who is new, who is visiting my channel for the first time, it's basically a BMW E9X channel. I have a 2011 328i and it's a 4-door N52 6-cylinder inline 3.0, no turbocharging or anything like that, just a naturally aspirated engine. I have a manual 6-speed transmission, which is a swap that I've done and performed myself. I bought the car with an automatic transmission and I did the swap. And what I'm starting to do today, I'm going to do a series of videos in which I'm going to talk about different things that ISTA Plus allows you to do with your car, or things that you can get out of ISTA Plus use. ISTA Plus is basically what it is. It's a piece of a software BMW dealerships use. So it basically is a shop software that is used to test, upgrade, and so on of these cars. It allows to for the dealership, for the technicians to do all those changes, upgrades, updates, repairs, diagnostics. Well, I guess I should have started with the diagnostics. Well, this is a BMW specific. It's not a generic type of software that works on all car brands and so on. This is BMW specific, like I said, and there's a plenty of interesting information that you can get out of this software. I mean, it's pretty cool as far as things that you can do with it. Like I said, I wanted to start to run a series of videos on my channel where I show things that are possible or that can be done or can be, well, basically I guess that's the diagnostics and the things that you can get out of your car or learn about your car when you have ISTA Plus. One of those things that I already talked about is the IBS thing. The IBS is intelligent battery sensor, and that's the thing that sits on basically on the negative terminal of your battery. And it basically looks like this. So this is the negative cable for your car's battery. This end goes to the car's chassis, and this attaches to the negative terminal of the battery. And well, there's a BMW sign here, and it says IBS right here. That's what it's like. The electronics are inside of it. It's a really important piece of electronics. There's a data connector and so on. So it's not just a sensor, but basically it reads out data. Conditions of the battery, and provides that data to cars electronics. But like I said, I talked about this in one of those videos before today's video. So if you're curious to learn what IBS is and how it works and what it does, it's all here and it's all in that video that I produced. So if you want to learn things about IBS, then just watch that other video that I made about it. In today's video, I want to continue, like I said, exploring ISTA Plus, and in today's video, I want to share with you some really interesting information that you can get out of it. And today's topic is going to be fuel quality. Believe it or not, but our car's electronics, our car's brain can identify grades of the fuel that you've been putting into your car, into your fuel tank. So basically, what BMW says on the fuel tank cap that you have to be, or door, there is a sticker that says that you have to use a proper grade fuel. And that's not just an advice that has no base, especially if you run some kind of an upgraded software on your car. Yes, N52 and 51 are not that well capable, I guess, as N54 and 55 engines, and people don't do a whole lot of modifications with not turbocharged engines. They're less powerful naturally, but you still can run an updated software. So what I'm talking about today is fuel grade. So when BMW says that you have to fill up your car with the proper fuel grade, the car actually knows, it knows what kind of a fuel you're putting in. And using ISTA Plus, you can actually identify what kind of a fuel grade that you actually have been using. So it's not just what the pump says, like you pull up to a gas station, you fill up your car with like regular fuel or plus or whatever you have in your country, and the car can actually identify what is actually being put into it. So if you hit like regular 87 fuel grade, then this will tell you that that's the fuel that you put into your car. So here's a little bit of data or description, and on the left side is a procedure, and I just ran it on my car. And what it is here, well, I guess we'll go into like the numbers and so on. So when this procedure runs, it identifies last 5 tank fills. Right here it says read out measured values of the fuel quality of the last 5 tank fills. So basically this is the information of your, well, actually in my case it's my last fill ups. And it basically, well, let's look at it. It says possible fuel quality values: 0 invalid, 1 is low, 2 medium, and 3 is high. And it gives you the mileage readout at which you do the fill ups. You did the fill ups. In any case, so my first, and it says 172,104 kilometers, and fuel grade is 3, tank full of fuel 2, fuel grade is 3, before that is fuel grade 3, and before that fuel grade is 3. And well, those miles are identical, and I guess that may be related to, I don't know what it's related to. I'm curious, I just noticed it. But in any case, in general, you can run this procedure and you can identify. If you have any questions or concerns with your fuel grade, you can actually get the readout by your car and actually prove or disprove that the fuel that you've been putting into your car is actually what you think you've been putting in. So the description here says, it basically describes what it is. Fuel is produced from crude oil as part of a gradual distillation and so on. Here it says the following label shows certain gasoline characteristic in Europe and in the United States of America. There is a knock resistance, RON, MON, and AKI. So those are the types of grade in the fuel. We have 3 grades here. 91, 83, 87 is normal, and I guess AKI is applicable to where I live, United States, USA. The other ones like RON, well, I don't recall actually what it says on the label on the fuel pump, on the pumps, at the gas station, because AKI, RON, do I recall seeing that? I don't think so. AKI, I think. So 87 is regular, it says normal, but that's the regular. Grade number 2 is going to be super, which is in the United States is a plus, and that's AKI 90, RON of 95, and grade number 3 is super plus, which is a premium basically, and that's AKI is 93 of that grade. AKI actually stands for anti-knock index, and measurement of quality commonly used in the United States, Canada, and Brazil. So Europe is using RON, I guess. What's on the next page, you might ask? It says that the total record provides data on the fuel grade and knock resistance of every tank fill. So here we can read out the overall statistics, fuel grade of all tank fills. That's interesting. And the second one is read out the individual statistics, fuel grade of the I'm sorry, I tripped a little bit because we are back to, I guess, to the main option here. So I did the readout of five last fuel tank fills, and I guess now we can do read out the overall statistics. I'm really curious. We go to continue. Let's see what the overall statistics are. I'm really curious. Let's look at this. So here's the readout, and what we see here: number of tank fills with the fuel grade in quality range 1, which is low. So basically what this means, it tells you how many in the car's life it has been filled up with the fuel quality in range 1, low quality. It says 0, meaning that this car has never been filled with regular fuel. Low is normal, which is 87. So this car in its entire life has never seen fuel grade of low quality 87 AKI, which is kind of good to know, but it's not really applicable because my engine has gone kaput at about 105,000 miles, and the engine that I currently have in the car is an N52 with 65,000 miles. on it, so I don't actually know what that engine has been through, because the DME is actually telling me what has been used in the car in its entire life, which actually includes 105,000 miles of the original engine fill-ups. So this the replacement engine, I actually, unfortunately I cannot really, like I said, all I know that it is a 65,000 miles engine, because like I said, my original engine grenaded at 105. Well, in any case, that's just interesting. Number two, line number 2, number of tank fills with a fuel grade in quality range 2, which is medium. Medium is AKI 90, which is plus, but it says super. That has been done 8 times. So this car has been filled with plus grade of fuel, which is super, 8 times, and number of tank fills with fuel grade in quality range 3, which is high, which is super plus, 83 AKI, 844 times. So as you can see, this, well, again, it's kind of irrelevant because that engine is gone. If someone is curious, I can make a video and describe what happened. If I don't think there's a video on my channel. I guess there is a video where I swapped the engine. But so this car has been filled 54 times in its entire life from 2011 up until now, and I have about 107,000 miles. Let's continue, and here we can end this test module, and we are back to service functions. And I guess that's today's video. That's all that I wanted to show in today's video. Again, if someone finds this interesting and is curious to learn, please let me know. If I can go through more functions and things in ISTA Plus, I can talk about other options and functions and things that can be actually displayed and adjusted and so on. As you can see, this one is called Engine Electronics Quality Control Valve. Hold on a second, what am I talking about? I was going to right, okay, so this segment was engine electronics, right? That's where the fuel grade is. So you go to engine electronics quality control valve, MSV. That's what it is right here, and fuel grade is right here. So the other options here is test runs, cooling system. So like I said, this should be enough for today's video. There's a CAS and so on. So if someone finds this to be interesting, I can continue, and well, I plan on continuing this, on keep going with this series, but really curious to see your input on this. If you're really interested in learning a little bit more about ISTA Plus, I can share what I know. So I guess this should be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you in some new videos in the future.